everybody, it's Sarah T. Mack here, coming at you through Sober Nation for this week's Ask an Addict advice column. And this week, well, first of all, I want to thank you all for your awesome reactions to last week's column. It was good talking to you guys about your many options in getting sober. There's not just one way to do it, and I hope whatever way you're doing it is making you happy and fulfilled. This week's question came from Forever Friend, so thanks for sending your question, Forever Friend. It's a good one. And this week it's about amends. Forever Friend had a falling out with one of his or her friends when they were using, and they were wondering when would be the best time to reconnect with that person. And this is a kind of complicated question, and there's not, again, like any question in sobriety, it really depends on you. There's not one right answer. But my advice is, if you're in early sobriety, which Forever Friend is, he or she let us know that they have 2 months sober, which is solid. And the thing is, when you are early in sobriety, you're having all these eureka moments, these revelations, you're feeling great about yourself, and chances are you're seeing kind of how your past has negatively affected your present, and you're really anxious to start making amends, start setting right things that you put wrong when you were using or in your addiction. And that's well and good, but there is so much time to do that. My recommendation is, especially if you're in early sobriety, to take your time and work on yourself. Work through the things that you need to work through. Start establishing yourself in sobriety. Build those foundational pieces that are going to help you to do everything in your sober life. Relationships, especially with your friends, if they're your real friends or your loved ones, they're going to be there for you when you're ready. And honestly, they're going to want to be with you when you are the most solid. You know, if you were really lost in your addiction, chances are they're kind of tenuous about what's going on with you. You don't know how your relationship with them changed. Sometimes we're totally unaware when we're lost in our addictions of how we're behaving. And it's really important to make sure that you get on solid ground before you make it your business to get back on solid ground with the relationships that you kind of let go while you were using. So there isn't a right answer for you, Forever Friend. There isn't a wrong answer, but the best answer is for you to get stable first, really get comfortable in your sobriety, whether that means you're working with a recovery group or 12-step or whatever, to work on yourself. Start establishing patterns and routines in your own daily life that make you feel strong and supported. Deal with those cravings and anxieties that you deal with in early sobriety. We all have them, and it can be really overwhelming dealing with those. Don't add more to your plate. Make sure that you do you before you start going back and trying to fix all these things. There's a lot to fix. Usually, if you've been addicted to a substance for any period of time, there's going to be a lot of things to go back and try to amend. Don't feel like you have to do it all in one pop. Take your time, get stable, start doing the things you need to do to feel comfortable and safe. And once you've done that, there's going to be plenty of time. You're not going to miss anyone. Those people that care about you and love you are going to be there when you're ready. And there's going to be people too that are always going to be a little unsure with you after dealing with you and your addiction. They might, be a little nervous about reconnecting with you, and that's fair too. So give them time to process. And also, when you've established new routines and you're healthier, people see that and they become a little bit more apt to trust you and to see that you've made this effort to work on yourself, and so they will go the extra mile for you too. So there's so many ways to do this. I encourage you today to go check out the full advice column. The link is below, so click that and read the whole thing. I'm Sarah T. Mack. I'm a writer, I'm a blogger, and I'm really excited to be here writing for Sober Nation. Thank you, Forever Friend, for writing. If you have a question for me, I'd love to get it. So just head to the post below and you can send your question to either Sober Nation or directly to me. And, we will try to get to it in a future column. So glad to see you this week. Until next week, this is Sarah T. Mack signing off. Take care, guys.